Today I was going to clean my pig's cage out, and I was going to show you how I did it. I have fleece and bedding in my cage. The larger size is fleece, and the kitchen side, where the litter box and hay is, I have bedding. So I'm going to show you how I clean out both. So first I put my piggies in a shoebox, which, yes, I know it's a very small area for them to be, but they feel the most comfortable in it because they get along very well. So I use the larger one, and I have two in case I need to separate them because they're in, close confinement and stuff. And I just have some old washcloths and stuff that my mom lets me use with them, because she doesn't want them anymore. And I use them to pad the box. They're actually what I was using to dry off my pigs in the video of them swimming. So they serve a lot of purposes. So I'm just lining the bottom of the box right now. And when you're cleaning your cage, the ideal spot to put your pig would be a playpen. I do have a playpen, but I mostly put it downstairs because I have a small room and I don't have a place to put it. So I like to be there when they're in it because, if they were to get loose or something were to happen, I could be there. So I don't like when they're in it by themselves. So I'm going to start taking out their houses and catching the pigs. Who's first? Who's first? Nope. In the tube goes Rose. In the tube goes Petunia. Oh no. She's back. Okay. Come here, Petunia. Good girl. Easy girl. Oh no, you're so much better. You afraid you're gonna go swimming again? Well, your fur is very soft. And yeah, because you're all clean. Rose, out of the tube. Come on. Out you go. Rose is always very skittish about being caught. She's a very friendly pig, but she doesn't like being held all that much. Rose, will you say hi? Say hi. You're not going to be friendly? You're not going to be friendly? Alright. Go in with Petunia. Watch out, Petunia. There we go. Nice clean piggies. Oh, you're so soft. So, as you can see, it is a pretty small box, but my pigs get along great. And I trust them together. So, that's why I do this. And they don't often fight. I've only ever had to separate them once while they were like this. And I just put them on my bed while I clean the cage. And they're usually pretty good. Alright, the next step is to take out all the food bowls, the water bottle, the tunnels and houses that are left, the hay rack, and the fleece I have over their litter box. So I'm going to do all that. I'm going to dump out all the stuff that's in the tunnel and dump out all the old food, and then I'll start the video up again. Okay, so now that I've cleared everything out, what I'm going to do is dump everything that's on the blanket onto the bottom of the cage, because unlike a lot of people, I use what are called wee pads. You might use them with your dog. They're just pads you can put out like for dogs that absorb liquids. And so like if you work all day and you don't have time to come home and take your dog out, they can use the wee pads, but I put them on the bottom of my cage. And it helps a lot to absorb liquids that towels might not get, because there's a plastic layer at the bottom of the wee pad. So sometimes I have towels, depending on how thick the fleece is. Like right now I don't, sometimes I do, but because I have the wee pads, I can just pick up the fleece and do some of my shaking inside. Oops. And unfortunately today one of the wee pads got stuck to the, there we go, fleece. That doesn't usually happen, so I'll just have to do some extra sweeping, I guess. But I'm just going to shake. So some stuff didn't quite make it in the cage, but that's okay. Because as you can see, I have a box, a cardboard box around the edge of my cage, and that does an amazing job of catching food, hay, bedding, and all kinds of stuff that they kick out of the cage. So I have a bag with one of my fleeces in here that's already dirty. So I'm just going to stick this one with it. And I sort of came up, well I didn't, I guess my mom and I did, we came up with this idea, this whole theory thing of using the wee pads. I'd never heard of anyone doing it. My mom wanted to try it, so I was like, what the heck? And I tried it, and I modified it, and it works excellent. You just cover the bottom. We buy them in a large size. At Walmart, you can buy a huge pack of them for really cheap, like $12. You can get sometimes close to $50, depending on the brand. And they do an excellent job. So now I'm going to take out the divider. So I'm going to hook together ramp up, because these, you might have a cage like this, you can get them on Amazon, but these ramps, they just hook up like the doors do. So I'm going to take the divider out. Sometimes stuff gets stuck in this canvas, so I just shake it out. And you can kind of see now there's a nice fine line between the bedding and the non-bedding. The divider does a pretty good job of keeping bedding off the fleece. I wish the side of the cage did as good of a job keeping it off the floor.